Hi Libra, what's up? Welcome to your April reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, guidance, see what you can expect for the next couple of weeks. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below. And let's get into your reading. I apologize, I'm a little behind on your reading, Libra. The energy the other day was just not it. I did not do any readings that day. I needed to take some time to just ground and just center my energy. It's a full moon in Libra. I'm sure you understand as the full moon is in your sign. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing very great. I hope that you are easing into this energy and that you are feeling good. I'm feeling good today, and I'm excited to be doing your reading. I missed you. I know it's only like a day, but like I missed you. So yeah, let's see what messages want to come through for you. I normally don't also upload on Saturdays either, so hopefully this reaches whoever needs these messages. And yeah, let's get into this. First card out, or first two cards we have, is Mickle Muckle with Lady of the Harvest. I'm seeing some kind of happy ending, or you're happy about something that's completing or closing out, or a cycle that's over, which is fitting like this full moon in Libra. This is really closing out the eclipses that we've had in Aries and Libra that started back in July 2023. This is the last lingering, it's not an eclipse. Hear me out. It's not an eclipse, but this is kind of the conclusion, if you want to call it that. We have Venus, which is your ruler, going direct. What day is it? Yeah, just from what I heard is that Venus goes direct after the full moon. So I don't know the date. I don't know if that's literally like tomorrow or if it's a couple days afterwards, but Venus is your ruler. Venus is going direct. It's been retrograding for a while, and yeah, I'm seeing completion of a cycle. There might be some intense emotions you're working through. We have Luminous Doom at the bottom, but honestly, it looks like you are lightening up, or the energy for you seems to be alleviating. It seems to be just lifting any heaviness, any darkness, any gloom, any like disappointments or loss or pain that you've been trying to work through or heal. It looks like you guys are getting through it onto the other side. And it's making me think of, the saying, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain, And so here is your rainbow. All right, so let me talk about this, because Lady of the Harvest, it's telling me that this is time for you to harvest what you have created over, let's say, the last 6 months. How much has happened? How much has changed in your life? A lot, I'm sure. You've grown so much, you've changed so much, you've learned a lot, and over the last 6 months, it taught you so much about yourself. And with Lady of the Harvest, it's saying it's time to let go. It's time to gather what you have earned, okay? So this does feel like reward season. Reward season. With Mickle Muckle, this is a card of laughter. It is a card of happiness. It's a card of not taking things too serious. So even if something didn't work out, you don't have a heavy heart about it. You seem to kind of just brush it off your shoulder, just kind of laugh it off. And you're like, all right, thank you, universe, for that lesson. I take that with me moving forwards. I'm so grateful. And I am so excited for what lies ahead. And the Green Woman is really representing your growth. The Green Woman is all about fun, it's play, it's laughter, more of that laughter kind of energy. Just being more free. This card indicates more growth. April's going to be a month where you will be growing more, really expanding, but in more pleasurable ways, in more fun ways. All right, it's finally a time for you to let your inner child play and let your heart lead you. Okay, so your numbers so far are 18, 49, and 23. I said 2023. 23. All right, so let's get into the tarot for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in the month of April 2025. What do my Libras need to know, look out for, be aware of for April 2025, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What is going on? What do my Libras need to know for April 2025? Judgment flipping out in the reverse. And it fell out on Mickle Muckle with the green woman. Some of you guys are judging yourselves too harshly. Or you're like being very nitpicky over the past and what you can't change. Let me see what's at the bottom. Oops, I just dropped the card. It's upright now. I dropped it, it's upright. What's at the bottom? We have the Five of Cups. There's things that you wish you had done differently, and that's totally understandable. We all have those moments where we wish we could go back in time and do things different. Oh, did this candle burn out? Because I just saw smoke. I'm like, wait, was this even lit in your reading? It might not have been, because it was like halfway. I thought that it had more burn time. I didn't want to waste it, so clearly it burnt out. I'm like, where did I put my new ones? Got it. So the good news is, right? I feel like this is fitting as I'm going to be lighting this new candle. You can start over again. You get a chance to start fresh. Oh my God, this is stuck. There we go. You get a chance to start fresh. You have the opportunity to overcome some sort of struggle in your life and make the best out of a situation. Okay, look at this. Your life is getting so much brighter, and I'm sending you so much love your way, Libra. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, Judgment reversed with the Five of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. It looks like as you're moving forwards, you are carrying some of this with you. You can let this go now. You can let this go. You don't have to beat yourself up over the past, or it's like it took a long time for you to get to this point in your life. We have the Knight of Pentacles underneath this. It's showing me that the growth and the progress, you feel like you wasted time, or you feel like you should have gotten ahead much sooner in life, but that's not true. That's not true. Judgment reverse can indicate that the way that you're looking at a situation isn't entirely accurate or clear. This is where your own judgments are getting in the way, and what is the lesson that you're missing or overlooking, right? And this fell out on Mickle and Muckle with the green woman, which is about choosing the lighter path, or it's like more of like the glass half full kind of thing. The grass is greener where you water it kind of thing. So, okay. So this full moon in Libra has you thinking about all these things, feeling deeply. It's understandable. It's expected. It's no surprise. What's going on for Libra for April 2025? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Libras need to know? Ten of Swords. So yeah, there is something that's over. There is something that's over, it's ending, it's done, it's finished. Ten of Swords, there's truly no going back from this. Certain lines were crossed. You feel betrayed, let down. We have the King of Cups. You have a lot of love. If this is about a relationship, you have a lot of love for this person, but you love yourself more. King of Cups with the Ten of Swords is telling me your feelings about a situation is changing, and it's never going to be the same. King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. It took a long, and Page of Swords underneath that. I didn't mean to grab that, but it took a long time for you to see the truth. Eight of Swords, Page of Swords. It took a long time for you to come to a realization about something. Could have been about a relationship with the Two of Cups. The way that the Page of Swords is looking over at this Two of Cups. Can y'all see? Hold on. The way the page is looking at the Two of Cups. Now, there could have been a conversation that you have or had or you will be having in the near future, or maybe under this full moon, there's a conversation that you were thinking of how it could backfire, what might go wrong, or you were worrying a lot. Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. It's just telling me that it took a long time for you to get to this point in your life where you're just like, this is done, or something's finished, or you're not interested in continuing on this path. It's done. It's a done dollar. It's finished. It's complete. You know what I will say, based off what we see here with the fairy cards at the beginning, I honestly think you are going to be much happier once this is over, once this is behind you. This feels like it's one big dark cloud. You're gonna be feeling so much lighter. This has been such a heavy dark cloud. Oh my goodness. Hold on. You have 6 of Wands. What are these 3 cards? 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Temperance, and the 4 of Cups. So there was like rejection here. You tried your best to be patient. You tried to keep it all together with this 10 of Wands. You wanted something to be successful, right? 6 of Wands, you wanted to succeed. And perhaps it didn't go exactly the way you anticipated. And that's okay. That's okay. But that still sometimes is a hard pill to swallow. Temperance, 10 of Wands. This is where, you know, you didn't want to let go. You didn't want to give up hope. You didn't want to quit. You wanted to give it all you got, but it wasn't giving you what you desire or what you deserve. You deserve more than whatever this is. I'll tell you that. You deserve more. All right. So we'll just keep those cards together. We'll put it just here. You got double 10s out here. So completion of cycles, damn right. Damn right. Oh, and this card wanted to fly out. What you have to say? 6 of Cups in the reverse. I got the sense that there's nothing you could have done to have avoided the circumstance, the outcome, the situation. You might look back, right? We look at Judgment reverse and we saw that 5 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and other things that came out with it. There seems to be this thought you play over and over that if you had done things differently, if you had made a different choice, if you, whatever. And remember, we even seen that 8 of Swords and the Page of Swords, which like, it took a while for you to actually recognize that, wait a minute, I couldn't have done anything to have avoided this. Maybe you could have prolonged this or dragged it out, but I don't think there's anything you could have done to have changed the circumstance, like the overall outcome, because it's not completely in your control. You can only control yourself. When it comes to other people that are involved, you can't control them. You can't change them. You can't change their mind. You can't convince them or sway them the way that maybe you hoped. So yeah, that seems heavy. King of Wands in the reverse at the bottom. Are you feeling frustrated with this? Probably. Again, it's all natural. It's human. It's expected. But life goes on, and so will you. I don't think you're interested in giving someone a second chance, too. If there's any possibility of reconciliations, because sometimes Judgment can bring that up, I don't think you would give it this time around. Maybe I'm wrong, but based off what I'm seeing with these cards, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it in the cards. But you got your free will. Don't let the cards dictate your life. You do you, boo. Alright. Yeah, y'all, no. No. We have the Devil with the Queen of Cups. This is such an unhealthy, like, cycle that you were stuck in, and if you chose to stick around, it would have just gotten worse. Queen of Cups and the I was gonna say the Emperor. Aries energy for some of you. Queen of Cups and the Devil, Capricorn. This is someone here who knows how to pull certain strings. He can get you wrapped around their finger. You're not anymore. You're not. This is where also if it's not about any other person, this is just about you. This is where you're overcoming your own unhealthy coping mechanisms. This is where you are working through your own inner demons. We all got demons. We all got our dark side or our shadow or, you know, our triggers, our pains, our wounds. We all have them. This is where you are having to confront and deal with this face to face. And it's uncomfortable. And you may have to sit with this for a little bit and really dive deep instead of distracting yourself. All right. You're working through that though. We'll see what's at the bottom in a second. Now, the other thing that I was getting is like, if this is representing a person that you are still energetically or emotionally, probably both, honestly, both, duh, the fuck, There is still an attachment here. There's still an emotional attachment. There's still like a pull that you have, whether you want to admit it or not. There's still something that keeps you attached to this. It still has control. It still has a hold over you, at least as of right now. This is probably what's coming to an end, as we're seeing all these cards talk about endings and closure and completion and lessons. This is probably what is fizzling out in April. Someone here, Devil and the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who knows exactly what strings to pull to get you to react in a very heightened emotional way. Nine of Wands, protect yourself, stand your ground, set boundaries. This is where you need to put your foot down, Libra. Even if it's hard, not to get swayed, not to get manipulated, not to get played. This is heavy player energy. This is someone who will say whatever they want to get what they want. They'll tell you anything they think you'll want to hear for them to play and manipulate you. Don't fall for that shit. Nine of Wands, the Strength card, yeah, and the Empress. So you're gonna have to use all your might, all your freaking might. I see you also Four of Pentacles and the Empress. This is Libra energy. This is Venus, by the way. Venus direct after the full moon. This is where you have to really hold back. Because the thing is like with the Empress, you have this very natural, caring, giving ability. You have a lot of empathy. You have a huge heart. You want to nurture those you care for. You know, you love hard. You love deep. And in this circumstance or with this person, you kind of have to love from a distance. The Four of Pentacles and Empress, this feels like you have to show some kind of restraint or put a boundary in place. Or let me see here. Yeah, Five of Wands, the Star. You still wrestle with this. The Five of Wands and the Star tells me there's still this hope that you have. You still have hope that things can turn around. And hey, who's to say they won't? Things definitely could. I'm not trying to give you false hope either, though. But I'm not trying to dismiss you, right? Five of Wands and the Star. Part of you is like, maybe we can resolve this. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but somewhere down the line. Maybe in the next life, you know? But regardless of that, the Four of Wands, not Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles and the Empress, you do have to show restraint and you do need to know your worth. And don't compromise that. So the Nine of Wands and the Strength card, which is Leo. Mars moves into Leo on the 17th. That's going to give you such a boost in your confidence. It's going to give you such an energy boost too. Motivation will be skyrocketing. And if anything, it's just going to really strengthen you more and more and more to not give in to this devil, whatever the devil represents in your life. Just because if this is a person, just because you love this person does not mean you're gonna just let them treat you like shit. That person, though, may think that they can get away with it, that they can treat you however they want, and it doesn't matter because you're always gonna be there. That's not okay. Ooh. Okay. Libra, what's going on for Libra? Justice. So you teaching them a lesson. You teaching them a lesson. Oh my goodness, this card kept wanting to fly out of my hands. You're teaching them a lesson. Or you're teaching yourself a lesson if this is just strictly between you and yourself. You've learned your lesson and you're really like ascending and leveling up and doing a lot of self-mastery. But honestly, for those that are dealing with another person, it does feel here that there's a lot of karmic events taking place where what they put you through, not saying you're going to turn around and do the exact same to them, but they're going to get a taste of their own medicine. Yep. Yep, what goes around comes around. So Eight of Wands, King of Cups, and the Chariot. And look at you moving on. Eight of Cups too. Look at you moving on, living your best life. From now, as we move out of this Mars and Cancer energy, we got Cancer energy here. You're actually, I'm so looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it too. This is where you're leaving behind those emotional entanglements, is what I'm hearing. Entanglements, not even just attachments, but it's now we're the point where you just like, oh, it's just so hard to separate and remove yourself because the emotions are just so deeply intertwined. Look at how you are moving the fuck away. And that's such a good thing. It's very freeing. It's very liberating. It's very positive, and it's supporting you in the direction that you want to go in your life. This full moon in Libra is significant. It is so powerful. It is so necessary. What else you got for Libra? Any other messages for Libra? Two cups fell out in the reverse. Y'all see how that flew out? And it flipped itself in the reverse here. And this fell out on the 6 of cups reverse. 8 of pentacles. So this is where I think you're choosing to keep your distance. You're not reaching out. If they reach out to you, you probably aren't responding, or you're not responding right away. It's recommended, honestly. Make them wait. Prioritize you. Protect your peace. Love from a distance. 2 of cups in reverse talks about separating yourself. I'm also hearing let them. You know, like the what's it called? Like the let them theory? Like just let them. Let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. It has nothing to do with you anyways. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and the Fool. You have something new beginning. Something new is coming your way, and this could definitely be talking about another partnership, another person, your actual true love or soulmate. Now this card, nudity alert, warning, close your eyes if you're offended by the human body. Please don't report this video. Okay, here's your warning. This ain't no PG-13, but everybody has them, okay? I see like new relationships, new romance as well. There's new contracts that are forming, or new bonds that you'll be creating. Definitely connections where there will be that strong depth, intimacy, that true connection, vulnerability. Now it's your choice, right? Lovers represents a choice. You can choose to explore that. You can choose to close yourself off from that. Sometimes on 9 of Wands, you're a bit reluctant to taking that leap of faith, to taking that jump, to putting yourself out there. That's the one little hang up. But something that you're working on is also setting boundaries so that you're able to go those places, do those things, meet those people without sacrificing your overall well-being and your own mental wellness and peace and even spiritual wellness, right? And underneath the Lovers, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which does show me here the Tower. Wow. And the Hangman. This is significant. This is meant to be. This is something that will probably be in your life for the long-term relationship, long-term friendship, long-term love. It's there, it's yours, and it's unexpected. I don't think you see this now you know, right? It won't be unexpected now because I gave you a heads up that you got something new coming in that's completely better, healthy, by the way, very healthy and supportive. And it's really when you choose yourself and when you choose what's best for you, what's in alignment for you. I'm just trying to see what I should clarify here. Or should we look into the new stuff? What should we look into? I'm kind of conflicted because I kind of want to look into the new stuff for you. These cards back. We have this, we have that. You can skip ahead if you can't stand these silent moments. I'm just like trying to really feel my way through here. The actions that you were taking, right? 2 cups reverse. We saw the 8 of Wands, the Chariot, something else. I can't remember already. Out of my mind. Can't remember. Can't recall. Should I need to clarify that? I don't think I do. All right. I'm getting in my head. I think we should look into the new stuff. Let's take a look into the new stuff that's coming in. Okay. good. Okay. The Fool, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. These cards trying to flip out. That's too many, though. I'm not taking that. Spirit, give me less cards. Fool, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles for Libra. Fool, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. This card just wanted to flip out too. What is it? Page of Cups. What's this card trying to flip out? The Lovers, hey! And we have Death reverse. This fell out on 4 of Cups, Temperance, the 10 of Wands, and then the 6 of Wands. You know what? There will be a comeback around. Just a heads up, just a warning. There will be a comeback around. 8 of Cups, though, at the bottom. It looks like the moment you are moving on or you're no longer thinking about this situation is probably when it resurfaces or comes back when you least expect it, by the way. All right, and you may be dealing with a Gemini. Page of Cups and the Lovers. 8 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and Justice. This is the same thing from earlier. Oh my gosh. It's the same thing from earlier. All right, so let's talk about this past energy, and then we're going to talk about the new stuff. I'm sorry, the past stuff was still coming up here, because there's still some things you have to unpack or let go or get off your chest. This is your opportunity to do that. This is your chance for you to speak your truth. This is your chance to get the answers you've been seeking, if you still want that. But yeah, this is about clearing up some loose ends. If you need that for your own well-being, your sanity, your peace of mind. All right, let's keep looking. Let's look into the new stuff, Spirit. What's the new stuff coming in for Libra? The Fool, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, new contracts, new commitments. We have the World. Dude, the World fell on the 2 of Cups reverse. I think whoever I'm speaking to, you probably have to clean this loose ends up. Whatever this is, whether you have to block somebody, whether you need to have a conversation and confront them face on, whether you have to get money back that is owed to you, or you owe somebody money, whatever, if there's like legalities that you gotta sort through, whatever, right? Money, properties, you name it. You have some loose ends to clean up. Clean that up and do it as soon as possible, because I'm trying to look into the new stuff for you, and Spirit says, you gotta clean some shit up. 5 of Wands at the bottom, and until you do so, anything that you try to start, it's not as seamless, or it's not as simple, or it seems kind of like let's say you're starting a new relationship, and then your ex is hitting you up and like calling you, and you're actively dating somebody new or many other people new, and you're on a date, and then your phone is ringing and they're like, oh, who's that? And you're like, no one, but clearly it's your fucking ex. Like, clean up the loose ends. Clean up your fucking loose ends so it's not haunting you and following you wherever you go. It's recommended. Can we get some stuff on the new? Let's look into the new stuff for Libra. This is hilarious. It's funny. I love it though. All right, tell me about the new stuff coming in for Libra. Tell me about the new stuff. Fool, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Some of you have a fire sign coming in. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Tell me about the new stuff coming in for Libra. Knight of Swords. Ooh, air sign energy. Someone who's quick. They mean business. They mean what they say. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords is someone who is very blunt. We have 9 of Swords and 6 of Cups. And then there's going to be part of you that's like, but like, what if they're going to be the same as my past? Oh, the horrors, the triggers, right? Someone is coming to you very quickly. They have a lot they want to say, a lot they want to express to you. Again, though, when I know we're trying to look into the new stuff, but I still see some matters of the past coming back up. 6 of Cups with the 9 of Swords, where either this is where you're being pushed through those triggers and the things that need healing, or this is where... Fuck, where was I going with this? It just vanished from my brain. It's gone. 6 of Cups, 9 of Swords. This is just still an energy of thinking a lot about the past. Thinking a lot about the past. Oh my god, that's tiring. Let's be present. Let's be present. I think that's something you got to work through in April. Try your best to be present instead of focusing on what happened or what could have been or what should have been, or it's gone. You're missing out on the most important moments of your life right here, right now, by being stuck in the past. Or even in the future, thinking that the past is going to repeat itself. You're robbing yourself of the present, the gift of life, you know? Queen of Wands, this Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, whoever that's coming towards you, anybody new that's coming towards you, seems to be good, seems to be truthful, seems to be very direct. They mean what they say, they walk their talk. You can take them serious. Maybe that's why you're having doubts, because in the past, when people said they were going to do something, they didn't follow through. And so when this new person comes in saying like, yeah, let's go do this, I'm going to do this for you, whatever, and you're hesitant to believe them because of what you experienced in your past, you can trust this. I think that this is something you can trust. Let me check the bottom before I actually really say that. Let me check the bottom. Temperance, Nine of Pentacles, Hangman. Oops, just pulled my hair. I think so. I think it's like, you just got to get yourself back in balance. Because something's a little off, something's a little wacky, right? You got to keep yourself in check. Take a look at where your frame of mind is at, your attitude, your outlook on life. Focus on yourself, focus on what's within your control, focus on your well-being, your health. Everything's working out, okay? We got Pisces, Sagittarius over here. So yeah, with these new connections coming in, new people, new friendships, new love, it might be a little uncomfortable and you might not fully trust it right off the bat, but just give it a little time, lean into it, give it a chance, and clean up some shit from your past, y'all. This is the time to do that. We're gonna wrap this up with some everything oracle messages, and then I will let y'all go. Any final thoughts, final messages for Libra? God, this deck is so hard to shuffle. There's like 111 cards in this entire deck, so it's a struggle, but let's just see. Any final thoughts, final messages? We have interview coming out. Some of you have a job interview lining up. We have communication coming through, so yeah, definitely expect a lot of that. Lots of conversations, lots of truth, not the right time. Communication with not the right time. You might be putting someone on hold. Or you're like, I don't have time to talk right now. Not the right time. Letters and names. Shout out to anybody with C, W, Y, or V. Maybe you're feeling like it's not the right time to talk. Alright, what's going on for Libra? We have car. Some of y'all buying a new car. Hopefully you're not having car troubles. Getting maybe some maintenance done on your car, new tires, getting your summer tires on. If you live in the cold like me, winter is like so long. Get your spring, summer tires on. Maybe your all season. We have life purpose. Something about your life purpose is coming up this month. Can you tell us a little bit about that? We have stable. Okay, one more for Libra. The truth will come out, and then we have these two. We have rejection with death or rebirth. Pregnancy? Anybody pregnant? Comment down below if that's you. There could be someone around you that's pregnant, giving birth. This could also just be symbolic. You're in the stage of something new that's growing, developing, getting ready to be birthed. Maybe 9 months could be important, 9 months from now or 9 months ago. So life purpose came out, and then stability or stable came out after that. So it definitely seems like in April, your life is becoming more solid, more structured, or you just feel more secure, more safe, like coming into more stability, especially financially. Maybe this job that you're getting, a new job interview or increase in your pay, is a part of your life purpose. We also have the truth will come out. So would not surprise me, right? We had the card talking about communication. You may get some sort of surprising message or some kind of truth that you were meant to find out at this time. We also have rejection with death or rebirth. So those who experience rejection recently, or you know this has been the thing that's been haunting you, following you all this time, and it's been very hard to move past, this whole rejection was a blessing in disguise. It's redirecting you to a better life, and it is helping you rise up to things that are so much better and so much and you just imagine, you thought whatever the thing that you got rejected by was going to be the one, was going to be the dream, was going to be everything you ever wanted and hoped for. Whatever that is coming after this is a billion times better than that. Your mind probably can't even comprehend that. You're probably like, how? That's not true. It is true. So prepare for that, right? If you lost a job, the next job is going to pay you way more. You're going to have better hours, more benefits, whatever, right? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be much better than the last place. Same thing with a relationship. Same thing with wherever you live. However that resonates, okay? This rejection is God's protection. Big blessing in disguise, okay? So that is what I got for you, Libra. I hope that this helps. I hope that you got something from this reading. Please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. Private readings are available in the description box, and I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.